Hi everyone, welcome to the next episode of Dads Can Cook. Today we're going to do something really simple. Cheesymite Scrolls, which my kids love. They work out to be about 30 cents each if you do it this way, and they come out of the oven really young. Hi Kate, forgot to say hi to you at the beginning. So let me go through the ingredients. We've got 3 cups of self-raising flour. We've got 200 grams of cheddar cheese. We have a little bit of salt. We have 50 grams of butter. We have some Vegemite. Did I say milk? Milk, 1.5 cups of milk. A rolling pin, you're going to need that. So what I'm going to do is put the flour in a mixing bowl and the salt, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. It's done. And with the butter, what I'm going to do is use my hands. I've washed them, singing happy birthday twice. I'm just going to tear up the butter, you can see, into the flour, and I'm going to mix it with my hands so the mixture looks like breadcrumbs. I'll show you in a minute. What I'll do is I'll get started and then I'll come back and I'll show you what it looks like. Okay. Hi, so you can see here, it looks like breadcrumbs. So the butter is sort of little chunks of butter, and I've rubbed them in. So now what I'm going to do is, with 1.5 cups of milk, I'm just going to stir in. So it's a really simple dough. And until it's wet enough, I'll knead it on the bench. So I'm just adding a bit of that. So this is a great, simple recipe. Made them a few times. So I'll just do this. For those overseas viewers, Vegemite. Some of you have obviously tasted it. It's a bit of a love and hate relationship, but we grew up with it. We love it. Simple smear on toast does the trick. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on a floured surface. And I'm just going to start to roll it up. Okay, so that's that. Might put a little bit of more raising flour, it's a bit wet. Okay, so again, mix it up on a floured bench. I'll continue to do this for about 4 or 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and we'll roll it out and we'll put our fillings in it. We'll be back. So here's the kneaded ball of dough on a floured surface. So now we're going to roll it in a rectangle, 40 centimetres by 20 centimetres. And I just literally use a tape measure. I know that's a bit weird, but helps me with the size. So I'm going to roll it out. Flour your rolling pin, really important. Okay, so you roll it out. It's got to be quite thin. I'll continue to roll it out into a rectangle because you don't want to watch me doing this all day, and we'll come back and we'll show you what it looks like. Press it. There it is. So now this is the easy bit. Vegemite, smear on Vegemite. Don't put too much on it, but literally you want to get a good cover on the scroll. With a blunt knife. You don't want to cut it. Depending on how strong the kids like a Vegemite, depends on how much Vegemite you put on it. It's really salty, remember? So there you go. See that, Kate? Show us what that looks like.
I think that's enough Vegemite.
Is that enough Vegemite? Okay. Then we're going to get three quarters of the cheese that we grated. on that. There you go. And now we're going to roll it. There you go. So there are your scrolls. Just tighten that up a little bit. Tighten that up. Then you get a knife. You get a baking dish. Cover it with some baking powder. And we're going to cut the thing. We've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10. Put them on a baking dish and make sure that they're quite tight when you put them on the baking dish together, like that. There's some smaller ones there. Take the rest of the cheese, sprinkle that on top of those. So that's what that looks like. And then I'm going to put them in an oven of 220 degrees Celsius. There it is. All right, they're in the oven, thank you. And I'll keep them in the oven, I think, for about 45 minutes. But when I come back, I'll tell you actually how long they were in the oven for. See you soon. Okay, so the scrolls are ready. It was actually 22, 23 minutes, not more than that. Fan forced, and here they are. And look at these babies. Cheesymite Scrolls, Vegemite cheese scrolls. I'll pull one, it's going to be really hot, but I'll pull one. I'm going to get a fork. There it is. My Cheesymite Scrolls. Wait till they cool down and they're rippers. There you go. Enjoy. Dads can